I wouldn't tell people about the neighbors.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, Donna Krebs is with us this morning, president of Residential Real Estate Services with FC Tucker. Did you know Tracy once had a career in real estate?
I did. He shared that with me.
He told me that earlier.
Strong word.
We'll have to maybe get some tips from him coming up. But yeah, you know, it seems like with career paths, sometimes real estate is one of those, whether you know it or not at the time. And there are some people out there who would be really good at it.
That's
maybe
right.
They just don't know it yet. Do you see that?
Oh, we see that a lot.
You
in fact, when I
do.
got in the business myself, it wasn't something I had thought about before.
Really?
A friend of mine called and said, hey, you want to go to real estate school with me? I said, sure, why not? And here 28 years later, I'm here.
Oh my goodness, and that's stuck. Okay, so what tips do you have for people? What do they need to look for as far as perhaps qualities they have in themselves that, hey, you might be pretty good at this?
So for someone who's wanting a new career, thinking about something new
maybe
to
a
do,
change.
real estate's amazing. There's so many opportunities. But we're looking for somebody who's a self-starter, someone who enjoys a process, who likes people a lot.
That's a big one, right? That's a
big one because that's what we do. You know, we help people with their first purchase. We help people with their last. It's an honor the whole process long and really very rewarding, but it's not for everyone. But there's a bunch of people out there that if they just knew the process and what it took to get started, join the right broker, they'd have a fabulous career.
I would imagine that's a big part of it, right? Because obviously you're going to have to learn and, you know, become knowledgeable and find out all this information, but also getting with the right team.
That's
the
right.
right people.
That's right.
I would imagine is a big one too. Is that one? I guess we talk about paths to getting there.
So there's so many career paths with real estate. There's lots of opportunities. You can go to the residential side. You could go to the commercial side, property management, land acquisition. But from the residential side, there's lots of opportunities. We hire people who will work with our teams, both in an unlicensed capacity but also licensed. And then we have people who want to start their own brand and join us independently, and it's fantastic either way.
Okay, what type of things do we need to know if we did want to get started, like from scratch, and we're thinking, I just don't know where to begin. Where do I start? Where do I go?
Well, I think one of the best things to do first is to talk to a trusted advisor, somebody who's in the business, a friend, maybe your own real estate broker. I remember when I hired a young man who I had sold a house to, and he said that process was so fun. It made him think, I might want to get in the business, so he came and interviewed with me. Many companies like our own have career seminars, and you can go to those and learn a lot. It's not a pushy kind of sales environment, it's just more informative. We have a website that you can go to and get more information. There's a lot of ways that you can explore this. Of course, there are books written on the subject, but the best thing to do is just start with an interview. Go talk to someone who's running a company or who has a career coordinator like we do, and find out what it's really all about.
Ask questions, you know, go from there. What have you found that a lot of people, I guess some of the biggest opportunities that have come from it? I mean, is it great for XYZ,
It's good for so many things, honestly. One of the things is the unlimited opportunity for income, to run your own business, to run your own hours. But for me, the best thing that's happened in the 28 years are the relationships that I've developed, helping people, like I said, get their first house or their last. We build relationships. We get announcements when they're having their first baby or when they're getting married. We get invited to that. And some of my lifelong friends came because I sold them a house.
Gosh, that's what it's all about. You just never know where that one phone call or one interview will lead. Thank you so much for talking to us this morning. Again, if you want a review of those tips, talktotucker.com/talk. All right, Tracy, on over to you. Did you learn anything, Tracy? Do you want to go back to real estate maybe? I don't know.
Self-driven, likes the process, likes people. I cannot imagine why I was not more successful.
Oh, yeah.
My 15-minute
I'll have to figure that out. You're so welcome.